Hello, everybody. Well, Yugi's probably winning another duel over Kaiba, so yeah, here's the best chance to talk about what I feel like old Yu-Gi-Oh! Back then and how new Yu-Gi-Oh! Today is like differences and all that. Just seeing how, it's basically more like a video today of seeing how much Yu-Gi-Oh! Has changed since it like started and like what it feels like nowadays in my own personal opinion. So let's get on with it. Yeah, quick side note, Yu-Gi-Oh! Didn't really begin as a card game. It actually began like as a horror manga, and all that nice jazz when it first was beginning and all that. But yeah, it's basically just a quick side note. Anyway, on to the actual video. So, old Yu-Gi-Oh! It was much more tamer back then than it is now when it comes to, like, duels or, like, more simply your opening turns, Back then, for, like, your opening turn, you could, like, summon or set a monster, set, like, a couple cards, or activate a spell card, something simple like that. Nowadays, it feels like your opponent summons 25 monsters on their first turn to help Fusion Summon, Synchro, Exceed, Link, Pendulum Summon, all that, and have, like, 5 negates set up and multiple other things. Only on the first turn, they do like twice as that amount when it's your turn before you even get to activate one card. Especially, it seems to be like that in Master Duel, where they prevent you from even playing or really doing anything effectiveness. Even if you had like a really good hand, they will prevent you from using anything in there, which really turns off newcomers when it really turns off newcomers when their first introduction to Yu-Gi-Oh! Is through Master Duel, really turning them off from playing the game effectively, which kind of turns off newcomers when their first thing is Master Duel. And of course, when it comes to the Yu-Gi-Oh! Series, the older one, well, we all love the older one, the first three. I feel like after 5Ds, Yu-Gi-Oh! The animes hasn't really been up to the height of the original three after that. Didn't really care that much for Zexal. Arc 5 was fine. Hasn't really watched that much of Vans, but I don't think Playmaker's like the best protagonist, never lost a duel. Are you telling me Playmaker somehow lost no duels and he lost at least a couple? Come on. No, I don't really care that much for Playmakers. I don't know. Anyway, Zexal, I feel like it's just really died down, Like, they're going way too fast. Like, it's like GX and 5Ds this season's English dubs were cut because, like, they were the new thing, Like, GX's season 4 dub was cut because 5Ds was the new thing. Same thing for 5Ds this season because Zexal was a new thing, but somehow Zexal gets all their stuff dubbed. Like, they move on a little bit too quickly from all the animes, Like, finish all your stuff before moving on to the next thing so you can have people properly enjoy it. Card packs. Yeah, card packs you can see behind me on the wall there. Well, yeah, card packs are really simple, because usually they release like one or so, maybe for a new season or a certain part of the show, like Legends of Blue Eyes, because Blue Eyes White Dragon was one of the cool monsters back then and all that. Nowadays, it feels like they release a new pack every couple of weeks or so, or something new every few weeks, which, yeah, but it's going to put some serious strain on people's bank accounts that want to buy a lot of packs. Anyway, that's nothing big for packs, but yeah. And the last thing we have for today is the competitive and not competitive side. Of course, you're going to have those people that are so competitive. Like I said, it comes from Master Duel, where they prevent their opponent from even doing anything, and they get butthurt about everything. And then the non-competitive, which is basically that, but none of the whole, we're going to prevent you from playing. That is just my quick thoughts on old Yu-Gi-Oh! Versus new Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh! Is still good, but how I think Yu-Gi-Oh! Still holds up. Of course, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is still good. It's just gotten a little bit... Well, it's definitely for, like, anime and their movies, it has died down a bit because I haven't seen any new series yet or any new movies yet. So I'm hoping that a new Yu-Gi-Oh! Movie comes around. I would really love to see Dark Side Dimensions Part 2. That would be amazing. That's all I got for you today. I'll see you next time.